Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. As you can tell, my name is Jason and I will be introducing today's video. So I'm going to try and keep this a little bit shorter as I go through the usual spiel that most of you guys are fairly familiar with. Guys, if you have any strategies, anything you would like us to film, any suggestions, any ideas, questions, please email us at sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. We haven't gotten a strategy sent to us in a few weeks, so I love shooting these videos for you guys. Please send them to us. And of course, our usual shout out of appreciation to our patrons. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are enjoying the how to deal with the full dice, full craps instructional videos that we are putting out for you guys, the whole course. Putting them out 2 a week, so I hope you guys are enjoying them. If anybody's interested, just check the description down below. And otherwise, what I want to say is we have live streams. Live streams are coming very soon. The equipment is in the mail. It is on the way. So I don't want to take up too much time here. There is going to be a lot of information about the live stream, how to sign up, how to join us on our craps tournaments or anything else. Just check the end of the video. Even if you don't watch the full video, skip over to the end. At the end of the video, I'm going to have a discussion on a lot more detail on the live streams. I'm going to put that in the next couple weeks worth of videos. So please keep an eye, guys. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. So for today, I just want to talk about a little add-on strategy. One of my friends that's a dealer is a huge fan of this. He absolutely loves doing it because of the small amount of risk and admittedly small chance of hitting it, but what it can do when it does hit. And that is hopping the hard ways. So let's look at this initially as if we were on a $10 table, $10 minimum bet table, okay? Now, it does not matter what the point may eventually be. If it's a $10 minimum bet table, he is going to hop the hard ways for $2 each, okay? Hop the hard ways, $2 a piece. Why is he picking $2? Well, I'll show you in just a second. So what is a hop bet? A hop bet is a bet on a single roll of the dice. You are betting that the next roll of the dice is whatever it is you are hopping. He is hopping the hard ways. So the hard ways are pairs. There is one way of hitting any pair. 36 combinations of the dice, one way of hitting a hard 4, a hard 6, a hard 8, or a hard 10. So he's got 4 of the 36 combinations of the dice covered. So he's got a 1 in 9 chance of hitting this. It's an $8 commitment. Now, if it hits, then obviously we're hitting an even number. Does not matter which one it is. It does not matter because they all pay the same. So let's say we hit a, I'm just going to double whatever. Oh, I'm just going to throw that one off the table. Okay, so let's say we hit a hard 8. Okay, we got two 4s there. So a hard 8. So what does a hopper pay on hard ways? Well, because there's only one way, it's on what we call the high side, so it pays 31-4-1 or 32-1. Right? But in this case, we're definitely going with the 4-1. So there's $2 on it, which means it's going to pay $62 if we take everything down. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take everything down. $62. Now, this player does bet the pass line most of the time. So he gets $62, and he's going to say, take it down and give me 52 across. So he gets paid $10, which happens to be what he's got at risk right there. And he gets his across bet. Now, as we've covered in the past, this whole now you're on casino money is a bunch of BS. You're on your money. You could take this down. You could take your $62, go to the cage, cash it out, put the cash in your pocket, go home, spend it on your husband. Spend it on a wife or husband, but you always want to spend your money on your husband, wife if necessary. I'm glad she doesn't watch these. So no, you're not betting on casino's money. You're betting on your money that you won from the casino. But it is now no longer impacting your bankroll. So now you would at least be able to see another shooter. You got another shooter's worth of bankroll back is what happened. So that is why he absolutely loves hopping the hard ways, because he basically gets his across bet without having to throw in any more money, just on $8. If it happened to be a 4 or 10, then he would just ask for 54 across. He would receive $8 back, and he'd just be out the $2 difference between that $8 and his $10 line bet. Of course, then he's going to do some odds, and he, of course, does presses and such like that. But this gets him into the game. This enters him into the game much faster not faster, but less of an impact on his bankroll. Again, and it's only going to hit 1 in 9 times. But the way he looks at it is, it's $8. It's his lunch at a fast food place. Like, the $8 is not that big a deal. If you're going to be if he buys in for craps, he's buying in for 500 to 2,000. So he's serious about seeing numerous shooters and really going for it. So, that's his version of getting his bets across without having to put too much at risk. Now, what if you're at a higher limit table? Well, let's say we're on the strip, and the lowest you can find anywhere is $25 if you're on center strip somewhere, and you want to do this. Well, now it's, of course, going to get a little bit more expensive, but it's still absolutely doable. In this case, just do $5 each. You could do $4 each, but you're not quite going to get your cross bet. You're going to come close. So, two, that would end up being an aces. That would end up being a 12. So, hard 4. Let's say we got a hard 4. Okay. Now, what does that pay? It pays $155 and down. Right? $155 and down. So, what does he say? Give me 135 across. And he picks up an extra $20. So he's only in 5 as far as what he has taken out of his bankroll at this point, right? Well, okay, so he got his initial 20 back rather. He's for the hard way hop. So he's only at his bankroll that $25 line bet. That's it. And then he's got his 135 across, and now he can do again whatever he wants. Sister press, same bet. Mid press. Power press, just absolutely going for it. It's entirely up to him at this point. What if you're on a $15 table? Well, if you're on a $15 minimum bet table, because obviously if you're on, say, a $50 table, you just double that hop bet. You do $10 each. Now that's looking, $40 hop bet, 10 each number seems like a lot. But if you're playing on a $50 minimum bet table, you probably bought in for thousands. So, it's a pretty insignificant percentage of your bankroll to be doing these hops. That's the thing, is these hops that get you across at the table minimum, you probably bought in for enough that it's relatively inexpensive in the grand scheme of things, as far as looking at your total bankroll. Now, how much would we do it for in this case? I'm going to make a quick guess and say we're probably going to do it for $3 each. $3 each. Now, does not matter what hits, but in order to get paid, we're assuming that it was a hard way, so we're looking at a hard 8. Now keep in mind, if an easy way rolls 5 or 9, or an easy 4, 6, 8, or 10, you have to pay your own way to get your bets across. Oh well, that's fine. Again, you only lost $8 or $12 or whatever it is that you were going for, because again, only a 1 in 9 shot. He's still going to go on he's still going to do his place bets across. He's still going to play the game, and he's going to go for it. So this would be 93 and down, because there's $3 on it. So we get paid 93 and down. This right here is 78 across. 78 across. So what are we looking at? $15? Yeah, you get $15 change. That is how much you would have spent on your pass line. So you're only out the $12 that you risked on your hoppers. Or you could look at it as you got your $12 back plus an extra $3, and you're only in $12 in the pass line. Either way, I don't know why I did that. Either way, so you got your 78 across, and you're all set again to do whatever it is that tickles your pickle. You can mid press, power press, sister press, whatever it may be. So this is I know it's fairly quick because it's a fairly basic little thing. It's not a strategy, it's an add-on. Whatever your strategy for how you play, this is just an add-on. Consider it a side bet. A side bet on the come out roll. You got a 1 in 9 chance of hitting it. So it's a come out roll side bet. But if it does hit, it's kind of nice. Gets you your bets across. You don't have to dig any deeper in your bankroll. So I hope you guys find this interesting, enlightening, illuminating, or just plain fun. We appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for watching. We will catch you next time. Bye now. Okay guys, so as I promised at the end of the videos, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the live stream and how it's going to work. So The first thing is, if you're interested in being one of the players for our craps tournaments, which is we're going to have every single week, please email us at sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. I need the email addresses and want to know who is interested so that we can get it set up and we can select it. I'm going to have, the first round is going to be 16 players. There'll be 4 players per week. The 5th week is going to be the 4 champions from previous weeks to get an ultimate champion. I haven't decided yet what the prize will be. Maybe I'll see if I can pick up another one of these lights. But we'll have some sort of prize for our champion. So please, if you're interested, email us. I want to pick the first 8 players, the first 2 weeks worth of players, so that we'll have the first 4 ready for the first week, and the other 4 will be kind of backup, just in case somebody has connection issues or something comes up and they're not able to play that week. Then I've got the other players on standby, so I can just bump one of them up or maybe shift the first person down or something along those lines. The main tournament is going to be Thursdays at 6 o'clock my time, Las Vegas time, 6 p.m. Las Vegas time. And it's the way it's going to work is it's going to be a time thing. I'm going to do the live stream for an hour. I'm going to do the game for an hour, rather. And it might work out to about 30 rolls, might work out to about 40 rolls. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. But it's going to be time. It's going to be an hour. Instead of the craps tournaments that they do down on the strip where it's 30 rolls, we're going to do an hour. So I want to make sure I have a finite time limit for this to start with. And then we will go from there. I'm going to find a way, either a Discord or a Zoom or a private chat room, some way for the players to be logged into something where I can communicate with them on my second computer so that they can tell me what their bets are, what they want to bet, what they want to press when something hits, without me having to scroll through the full chat of the live stream itself. I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on that, and if we have enough people watching and chatting, it could be difficult to keep an eye. So I have to figure that part out. Another reason I need the emails, so I can communicate back and forth with the potential players. So if you're interested, again, please email me. Eventually, just pretty much everybody's going to have an opportunity to be in on these things because we're going to do multiple ones. I'm also looking at probably doing a second craps tournament, maybe late Wednesday nights, possibly, I'm not sure, where I'm going to do it a little bit different. The second one is going to be, instead of 1 hour and then whoever's got the most chips is the winner, because those craps tournaments tend to have really weird strategies. They're not normal strategies that you'd see in normal play, because you're competing against other players and you just want to make sure you have more chips than them by the end. What I'm going to do with the second tournament is, instead of a weekly winner, we're going to play for an hour, and then I'll keep track of how much money people still have on there, or how many chips they still have. And then the next week, same players are going to keep going. Basically, this game will go until the bankrolls end, until we have one person with money left, or chips left. Again, there's no money involved in this. So once we have one final winner, so people will drop out as their play money bankrolls expire, as they run out of chips. So that one, I'm guessing we'll see some more normal strategies, the kind of things people actually play when they're actually playing craps. And then eventually we're going to add baccarat, pai gow, 3-card poker, blackjack, of course, to these tournaments. Whatever we can, to these live streams and live stream tournaments, whatever we can, when we can, as best we can. We're going to have to figure it out as we go. We have a lot of time constraints between me working full-time plus a child. But we're going to do the best we can. We're very, very excited to have this going. And we also will try and pick a day or time where I can do a patron exclusive tournament or two. We'll see. We'll see how many of our patrons are interested, and see if we can't get that going as well, where it's only on the patron site. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Please, if you're interested in playing in one of the tournaments or partaking in our live streams, aside from just the chat, obviously it's a live stream, please watch, chat with us, let us know how it's going or what you think, and otherwise, please, again, email us, sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. Otherwise, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Any suggestions, please hit us up. Thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate every single one of you guys, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye now.